Hi, this is Katarina from I Was Diagnosed, talking again on my favorite topic of DBT, Dialectical Behavioral Therapy, and how I use it to help manage my multiple sclerosis symptoms. So just to give you an idea of before and after. Just to step back, the reason why I looked into this therapy is because I identified, and then it was confirmed with my therapist, that I have a borderline personality disorder, that is emotional dysregulation disorder. And basically, the way I interpreted it for myself is my emotions are very extreme, and it takes very little for my emotions to jump really high, and then I stay at that level, right? And then I stay, and it's very hard for me to go down. It takes time. So what it looked like is, if my boyfriend and I had disagreement, and I felt really passionate about something, or I felt it was not fair, or just like, he made me angry. My anger would go up and up and up and up, and very quickly, to the point where it escalated to me yelling. I haven't been abusive to him or, anything like that, but my yelling is abusive, And sometimes I would like tear things and throw things away and just like make like this really big manifestation about my anger. I would like slam the door, walk out of the house, like go get a bunch of cigarettes or something, bottle of wine. I would just like sit down and just like drink that bottle and like 10 cigarettes in a row, and then just to calm myself down, maybe put on some Russian music to bring nostalgia from like back Ukraine, just so that it's like churning in me even more. And by doing that, I would actually like bring myself down to depression. And then I don't know if it was depression or not, but like I wouldn't snap out of it. It would just like continue to spiral down. And then what happens is I'm coming up and I'm telling my boyfriend, well, I'm not going to sleep with you tonight in the same bedroom. So I go downstairs, I create my own bed on the floor, and then I live there sometimes 2 or 3 days, and I don't talk to him. You know how weird it is when somebody talks to you and tries to get over it, and I just can't. I'm so hurt inside. I just can't. I think that this is it. And I would break up with him like 100 times, in the period of 3 or 5 years that we were dealing with this. So clearly out of control, but to me that's just how things are. That's just what required that kind of response. The situation that he presented me with required that kind of indignation and outrage from me. And that's all I knew. And then after DBT, and not right away, and it's a slow process but sure process, when I get angry, I am able to contain that anger. I can hold it, like it's mine. I know how to observe it. I know how to describe it. I know that it's going to go away. I have the skills to actually, if I want to bring it down, to do that. And the thing is that with DBT, you learn these pros and cons. And while it's like the exercise is not very comfortable, your brain starts to learn the cons of doing anger and all these patterns that I thought completely didn't exist. I start to realize there is a pattern to all this thing, and there is a payoff, and there is like a cost that I'm going to pay. I get angry, then I get depressed, then I get sad, then I feel guilty, and it's just like horrible, right? Like swirl of emotions. With DBT, I stopped doing that. I think since I graduated from DBT, there hasn't been a single breakup with you, Isara. There hasn't been not talking to him for 3 days. I stopped yelling like I did before. It's just kind of everything is a lot less. So my baseline, what used to be like, 5 or 6 out of 10, now constantly is maybe about 1. On some more sensitive days I'm 2, but like it's rarely that I get to 10 and stay at 10. So just wanted to share with you the magic of this training and the really practical skills that it's all about like really practical skills. There is no theory in there. They give you the tool and they like try to use it this week, and then come back and tell us what you think about it, and then you hear the group of other people talking about this skill, and then it sticks with you or it doesn't, but it definitely works. So if you are in a similar situation, and you have your emotions and they are destructive to family or you or your health, it doesn't have to be this way. Look if you have DBT therapy in your class, in your city, and consider something maybe for you. So this is it for this video. Subscribe below. I'll be talking about this in the future ones too. So thanks.